Hey guys, what's up? It's Mercury here. I know I usually do the gaming videos, but I'm just going to try something different. So basically what's going to go on here is I'm going to try and show you how to restore an old rim. I waited a little bit too long to do this video. Should have showed you from step one, but basically all I've done is had them blasted with glass bead because they're aluminum, and aluminum is very soft. And I had them blasted, and then I want all these spots here to be polished as well. So instead of masking it all off, because I have to sand anyways for pitting, I just masked the lip, and I painted the whole rim inside and out black. And basically you can see that I started polishing one rim over there, and I'm going to show you how to get it from this to looking like that. Actually, that one's not even done, so it's going to look better. I'm also going to show you, you're going to start to see, and I'll show you spots in the video, sorry about the focusing, but right here's a lot of pitting, and I'm going to show you how you can take that out. So basically right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these with the brown wheels, which is equivalent to about an 80 grit, and I'm going to start taking all the paint just off the highs. I'm going to start working them and cleaning any pit I see along the way. This is actually very abrasive. You don't want to sit in one spot too long because it will actually gouge your metal. So you want to stay flat, stay on the move, and just take the paint off. And then after the paint is gone, you'll plainly see what areas need work, and you just want to gently work those areas with this 80 grit. And after I'm done that, I'll come back and show you step two. All right. Alright guys, so here we are again. The compressor just shut off. I was waiting for it. So this is 80 grit. Ooh, just knock some beer bottles over. Now I know if any of you are following this, you're going to think, oh, I'll never get these scratches out of my rim. But trust me, they will come out, and it will look like that over there. Now the part that I really wanted to show you is right here. And you can really see that there's some bad pitting, but there was a lot more of it. It was pitted pretty much out to this edge right here, and the 80 grit, I did work it in there. Some of it, like this, is just a little bit too deep. And I guess if you spent a whole lot of time, kept changing your pad, you will get it, but you're going to outshape your rim. Right now you can see I've got a little bit of, I'll have to feather it out a bit more. But it was more like this. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right out to the edge, it was all pitted. Worse than this one, I would say. And now, just in here where it's hard to get at, it's pitted, which is going to be good enough for me. It's not a show car by any means, but it will take all this. So probably this one will clean up. There'll probably be not too much here at all. As far as the centers, there's not much pitting, a little bit to work out here and there, but that'll be gone too. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to a brand new 80 pad, and I'm just going to work the spots. I'm going to work here, a little bit more on that one spot I showed you, and just basically anywhere I see imperfections. When I come along, I'll work it until the imperfection is either gone or the best I'm going to get it. And then it'll be time for 320. And I'll be back after I've done that. Alright guys, I'm back again. And I actually have a little bit of a correction to make here. Before I get into the rim, I should show you that right now. I was wrong on the grits. The one that I said was 80 grit was in fact 120. And there's actually these lighter brown discs. This is a 80 grit pad. So what I was actually using and thinking that it was 80 grit is actually the maroon, and it is in fact a 120. The greens or the blues still, however, are 320. So now that we've corrected that, a little bit has changed since the last time I made this video. I've actually built, well, my dad and I built a rim rotator. So when you turn it on, it spins the rim with that electric motor. And when it comes to the wet sanding and everything else, makes it so much easier. But anyways, so I wanted to show you those spots I was showing you before. This was one of them. The 120 really took it down. There's like virtually no pitting left. Very, very minor. And that, once it's all shined up, you won't even see that. This was another spot. There is still a wee bit here. I think I'm going to try again, just at least to get the flats out. And this stuff up here you probably won't see. But yeah, so that's technically, I guess this is all in 120. So I'm going to work that one little spot again with the 80 pad, or sorry, the 120 pad. There we go again. And then I'm going to 320 the entire rim with the die grinder here, and then it will be going on to the 400. So yeah, I just want to give you that update, and I'll be back when I hit that stage. Thanks. All right, guys, here I am back, and this is 320. So you can see we're already almost getting a shine, and we still have a lot of grits to go. I worked this area as much as I could. Up in here is still there, but out to the lip is good enough for me, and it's feathered out pretty nice. Oh, missed a few scratches there. That's okay. I'll get those before I go on. And the other area is pretty well completely pit free. The lip is looking good. All in here. This I couldn't take out. Well, I guess I could, but I'd ruin the paint in here, so I decided just to leave that. Yeah, stuff like this I'm just leaving. I could have did that if I didn't paint first, I guess, and flatten that out a little bit and feather edge, but I'm okay with that. I made a little mark here. Oops. I have to touch that up too. So yeah, so this is 320, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sanding block with a sheet of 400 wrapped around it, and I'm going to turn this machine on, and I'm going to start in the center. I'm going to let it work all the way out to the lip, and that'll be my 400, and I'll show you guys that when I'm done. And then I'll probably skip a few grits, probably up to 1,000, or to the point where I start wet sanding and show you the difference. Anyways, guys, so that's it for now, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, so here we are at 800. Probably see we're starting to get a little bit of a shine and almost a reflection. So this is 800 grit. And next is 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, 2,000. But from here on out, I'm going to wet sand. You don't need very much. I just have a little spray bottle here like this. And you just spray a little bit on the rim or on your sandpaper, and you'll actually start to feel it drying up as you sand. When it starts to get dry, spray a little bit more water. Keeps the sandpaper from clogging up. Actually cuts a lot better. So I'll probably do 1,000, 1,200, 2,000 and show you before I start to polish. Alright guys, this is 2,000 grit. Very smooth. It's just black left over from the sandpaper. It'll come off. But yeah, this is 2,000 grit. So it's wet sanded right up. This is basically as smooth as it's gonna get. And now it's time to start polishing, which is the fun part. Basically what I'll be using is Mother's Magnet aluminum polish, which is, in my experience, the absolute best. And then I usually top coat with some auto sol. It seems to put a little bit nicer shine than the Mother's, but starting at this point, it takes a lot more work with the auto sol, I find. The Mother's cuts a lot nicer and puts a better shine on it. And basically the way I'll be doing it is I have two rags, one like this, and this is my applicator rag. So I will apply it all while the rim is spinning, and buff with this, and then I have a clean one, which I don't know where it is right now, to do the finishing polish. And once that is done, the rim is done, then of course you got to clean in each one of these holes and get all that dust out of there, but that's minor. And yeah, so I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. Well, here we are, guys. Pretty much completed result. Could probably use a little bit more polish, and I'll probably do it. But that's basically the end. It's ready to mount a tire and throw it on the car and get some compliments from all your friends, because I don't think these wheels look that good from factory. And I'll show you guys while I'm here what brand new center caps, brand new tires, and this is dusty from sitting around, but yeah, wrapped in brand new BFs, brand new center caps ordered off of eBay, and these are gonna look sweet on my Trans Am. Pretty much no matter which angle you look at, they look pretty sweet. And all it takes is a little bit of time, a little bit of elbow grease, so to speak. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you've learned something. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to try and answer them as best I can. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.